Yo, what's up everyone, Project Moto here. So today we're finally going to be riding the new Multistrada V2s for 2025. We're also going to be riding the Multistrada V4s. So yeah, let's crack on with the video. Man, there's some bikes here today. Where's Paul? You ready? You alright in the sun out here? Your face is well red. Right, so new Multistrada V2 2025. Have you even seen these?
No.
No? Yeah. I wonder what colour this is.
Liam, straight in on the video, look.
Yeah. Hold on, what's the t-shirt you got there, Liam? It's an ambassador t-shirt.
Wrong brand.
Wrong brand. I see you're branded.
Stay like this for the rest of the video.
Yeah, stay at Paul's eye. What's that feel like to be down there? All new engine, new frame, swing arm, everything.
Yeah.
The t-shirts are on.
Sun's out, guns out.
No, not guns around here. We're just a bit fat and gymless at the moment. What do you mean at the moment?
Do you know how much these are?
Yeah. I forgot.
No. A standard one is 13,995.
Right, hang on. Cut this bit. Restart.
No.
So a standard one is 13,995.
Yep.
And this is 14,995.
No, it's not.
15,995.
No, it's 16,390.
There you go.
Let's say 16 and a half on the road.
Do you know why I don't know?
Right, because
You're
you ain't.
waiting so long for it.
Yeah. There's actually that was the price when they released them.
Yeah. Cool.
Look at the colour. Look at the colour difference in them. And Liam, you've been out in the sun a bit.
Yeah, but he don't hand, does he?
Go for that.
Club Kawasaki ambassador.
I know.
It must be cool.
I think he got that from the go-karting.
Yeah, but where did he come?
Yeah. I can't remember. He weren't first.
Yeah. So. It was a fix.
It was a fix. Was they ringers? Were they?
They were.
We've been waiting for this, and I want to see this. But there is really a bike inside that I want to look at.
I
Yeah.
know what it is.
We could go halves on it, Paul, couldn't we?
I have said
Go
this.
off on it.
I'll put a 10 in.
Well, we got to put a tenner grand in each. Paul, please, in this video, don't say it's a Lamborghini Multistrada, just in case they're looking at releasing one and we have to take the video down again.
Do the whole thing again.
All right, let's get it built then and then have a look, and I'll take you out for a backie on it, shall I?
Oh yeah.
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 I've been on the back with Martin before. I didn't like it. I was holding him.
We was going really nice and slow when Gus was on the back.
Do you know what I was on the back of? A V4 RS.
Yeah.
And he's been a knob.
If it had been on the way there,
Yeah.
I was being a bit of a knob. Well, it wasn't really my fault, but I did proper nearly crash an RS, yeah.
Don't tell everyone that.
It wasn't my fault though, was it? It was the road, wasn't
No,
it?
of course not. No.
All the front went like
Yeah.
that, the back went like that, and I kind of just powered out of
It
it.
almost became a new livery on the side of a lorry. Over the crest of a bridge.
Yeah. Cody, you done any training on these?
Cody's been working out. Look how big his arms are now.
Yeah, I know.
That's the phone, man.
That was the go-karting
Yeah,
the other
Yeah,
day.
no, but then...
Cody, how long you been training?
Never.
You did go once.
I thought you went to the gym once. Do you believe that? He had a day off yesterday because he was tired from karting.
Yeah, that's no problem.
What was the other one he had? Day off from playing Monopoly.
I almost crashed about 6 times on the way home because of how tired I was.
You did cry about your arm pump though.
Did you?
I got arm pump in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah. You know that bike in there that we'll want to look at?
Yeah.
The one that maybe we'll buy. We can ride it.
Really? How far can we ride it today?
Simon said to me about doing a video, we can have a ride of it.
Oh, I'm in on that.
Well, maybe we could get my RGV 250 and do an RGV 250 and 500 video, couldn't we?
Let's do that. When should we do that?
That's lovely today, isn't it?
It's lovely today.
This is the bike I'm talking about. Man, look at this. It is mint. You like that?
I love it.
Look at the colour of it. Yeah, so I think we're going to start this up and have a ride of this, isn't we? You want a ride of that?
Yeah, I'll ride it. Do you want to do this today?
No, we probably won't do it today. Got to get that Multistrada done, really. Take that out. We'll go for a ride on that. What's he got there?
Gloves.
What? Where'd you get them from?
I've had the majors.
Have you used them?
Yeah, loads of times. They're
Oh,
the
right.
double ones.
What was you just cutting off them then?
Well, they had big tags on.
Oh, right. They're the gloves I've got.
Yeah, the same. Winter and summer gloves.
Winter and summer.
I never know what's what.
I think that's summer. This side's summer.
I don't see how that can be summer if it's double.
No. Yeah, but
Yeah,
if
but what?
you feel it this way, there's thicker on the grip of your hand.
Oh, I don't know. I just put my hands in.
Right, shall we just look at these bikes quick?
Yeah.
You've got your lid on this one.
No, I just came to that one first.
Right. Oh, is that the one you want to ride?
Well, I'll ride both. We'll swap over.
Well, we'll swap. So we're going to ride the V4s and the V2s.
V2's already, is it?
That's brand new.
Not been used.
Loads of people have done videos on them, so rather than just do a video on this, we're going to ride them both together.
Yeah, okay.
See which one's kind of better just for general roads.
Yeah.
So do you know anything about this?
I don't know much at all.
Brand new engine, 890cc engine. It's supposed to be smoother. It's got a new type of quick shifter in it as well.
Has it?
It's an internal quick shifter.
Right.
It's lighter, I think 18 kilos, something like that, lighter than the old V2s. About the same brake horsepower, 115. 170 horsepower. Yeah, I think they're 202 kilos. And I'm guessing they're 224. I don't know what they are exactly. What one do you want to ride first?
I'll ride this first. What are we in? Are we in sport or anything?
Yeah, we're going sport, shall we?
I've not used any of these buttons before. It's all
Right.
switch gear, isn't it?
Ah, yeah, so it's a new dash as well. Look, do you want to see the dash?
Yeah.
New type of dash. Look at that. Looks different,
Okay.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so now if you want to change your modes, now it's this button.
Oh.
So you have to kind of go a bit like that. So it's that button to change the mode, and then you use this up and down.
Cruise control and stuff on this, or
Yeah, I think that's the cruise control there.
oh,
Cruise
so it
control
is,
on
yeah.
there. So I'll get my gear on. You can ride this. We'll go, where should we go? Bradwell.
Bradwell's nice, yeah, all right. Yeah.
So let's have a look. What do you think you're in the green anyway? Storm green.
Oh, get used to it.
That's lucky we're going out now, isn't it? Yeah, let me get my lid on.
Get your lid. Away we go.
Yeah, so I'll ride that. Then I'm going to have my first ride of this. I really like riding in these little light trousers. Okay, right, so the Multistrada. Paul's on the V2, I'm on the V4s. We've done videos on these. You know how much I love the Multistrada. I think it's awesome. That's obviously, Jesus Christ, that's got a new engine in it, new chassis. There's been some videos on them already. Paul don't know where to go. So, the Multistrada V4, if you're thinking about getting one of these, good points, everything. Everything's brilliant. You know, I can't think of anything really bad about the Multistrada V4s. Again, we've done videos on them before about the Pikes Peak and the RS. Yeah, they are different. They handle different. Oh, it's really windy out today. Easy. Everything is just easy on this bike. So if you're buying one of these, the V4s I think starts at like 21,500. Then they do the travel and radar, they do the full, they do the sport, lots of different specs. They're up to about £24,000. Yeah, 170 brake horsepower. Plenty of speed if you want to overtake things. V4 engine, super smooth, and I will say as well, this is a new bike. They just get smoother as the more miles you do. By the time you ride one of these with sort of 5,000–10,000 miles on it, that's when they're kind of running. This is in sport at the moment, so again, if you change the modes, just press that button, select the mode you want, press it, it changes it. Sport, they're kind of a little bit ready to go all the time in sport. I usually like riding them in touring. These are just great, bit bumpy in the corner there. Nice and smooth. I can still see Paul behind me. wind across there. So really I just want to feel this. I absolutely love them. They're fast, they handle so good. If you get a loaded one, they've got everything on them. Wow. You like it?
Really nice bike.
Yeah, I'll follow you. Thank you. Paul loves it, look at him. He's having it. So for kind of touring, I reckon if I was going, if I was actually going touring like across France and stuff, we kind of done the videos where we went to France. When we was down there, hello, Paul's doing manoeuvres. It's pretty quick, that V2. When we done the videos and me and Paul went to France, we obviously had a V4s, one of these. We had a Desert X, which was the same engine that used to be in the Multistrada V2. You know, to ride down there, you can't beat brake horsepower when you've just got to cruise at like 100 miles an hour and stuff. But whilst we were down there, really, the Desert X was the better bike. So I'm wondering, just on these sort of roads, whether this V2 is going to be the better bike. You can't beat brake horsepower for some things, but really, sometimes it's nicer to have something with less brake horsepower and, you know, less weight as well. As you know, traditionally I like a smaller bike that you can ride a little bit harder. I like the lightness of the smaller bikes. I've never particularly felt any weight in this V4s, apart from when we was in France and we were swapping between the Desert X and this. Then I kind of really felt the weight, and I wonder if it's going to be the same on that. Let's just check these ain't going to be turning. Riding. Yeah, the V4. Just, what can you say? It's brilliant. Look, tide's out. Nearly. Looks like it's coming in. Power station over there. Oh. Well, what do you think?
Might be a go-to bike, yeah, nice.
Engine smoother, innit?
The engine's fantastic.
Yeah?
It's a really nice bike. It turns really quick.
You know, like in the wind, I kind of felt that a little bit.
Yeah, it got a bit windy out there, but it kept up with you in the bends. It had no problem.
Yeah, I know. It looked like pretty good. And I say, when I was behind you and you're going, it seemed like it had a bit of go to it as well.
It does. It steers, when you're going slow, it steers really, really quick. On some of the bends, you have to push down on the foot pegs a bit to help it a little
Yeah.
bit. But
yeah, better than the old V2.
yeah, miles better. If they put that engine in other stuff.
Well, so that engine, although it's going to be a little bit more horsepower, it's going to be in the Street Fighter and the Panigale V2, the new ones.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to have torque wherever you, if you ask for it at 3,000 revs, it has it, or if you ask for it at 6,000 revs, it has
Yeah,
it.
it felt like it.
Yeah, nice.
It's a very nice bike, that is. The suspension's excellent.
I'm interested to see how it is, really, compared to...
It makes me feel like, do you really need this much?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like when we went to France. This to ride down there would have been perfect.
Yeah.
But when we had the Desert X down there, with that engine and the lightness of that bike,
Yeah.
once it was down there, that became a little bit irrelevant down there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know, although as nice as they are, so I'm wondering now this, with the new
It's very
engine,
nice. Very good bike.
shifter, it's got a new type of shifter on it as
It
well.
was good.
Through there.
Well, I think the thing is, I didn't notice the quick shifter, which means it's good. If you
Yeah.
notice something about
Yeah, if you
it,
suddenly think that feels a little bit,
Yeah.
that feels a
No,
little.
it was fine. It's
He didn't want to be filmed, parked up. He's shifted
parked
off.
up with the kids.
But so it'd be good if they start putting this engine in like the Hypers, the Monsters and stuff like that,
Scrambler or
because
something.
a Scrambler would be nice, like a bigger Scrambler. Oh well, I want to ride it now and
Yeah,
see
ride
what.
it now, yeah.
And then you see what this is like. Right, let's get our gear on. Then I'll ride this. You can ride that. How's that feel just getting on it?
It's heavier, but it is heavier straight away.
Yeah. Petrol garage. Cool, this feels a lot smaller than that. And a lot lighter. Gosh, I know this a little bit, but it feels half the weight of that V4. Engine feels alright. Yeah, I really like it. Oh, the suspension feels firmer on this. Whoa, whoa, people. That's probably just giving Paul a little wake up. Right, like Paul says, I don't want to say I've got a new go-to bike, but the engine feels wicked. I feel like I could just like, I already know, right, that Paul's going to say this felt really big and wallowy, and like on these little roads, this is better. I know it's better. Anything bigger than this, that will be better. But this feels really firm and nice, almost like sports bike firm. That's going to feel like an armchair compared to this, I know. Oh, there's always a car right on your favourite bit. Look, I don't know how fast he's doing, but it's probably 1 mile an hour. Fucking hell, he's having it. You might as well test this against the Pikes Peak. I don't know what they've done to the suspension of this bike. It's like when you ride that new Panigale. The bike feels so level. I'm telling everyone, any other manufacturer out there, like with that Panigale, like with this, and I know with that Street Fighter V2 and Panigale, Ducati have upped their game again. You better be careful, whatever else you're riding, Ducati have just upped it once again. Amazing. It's like pinpoint accuracy, this bike. If we stop for petrol, Paul's going to be asking for this bike. Seriously. Do you think when he was on this, he was like this, hanging off the bike, doing stuff? I could see him on that thinking, man, I can feel the weight of this bike now. Never felt it on a Multistrada before, really. And yeah, the V2's always been a bit like that, but not like this bike. Yeah, someone on a Monster. He's got the old engine that used to be in this. Man, exceptional. Right, it feels so much smoother than the old V2. I'm not sure if it feels smoother than a V4. How is that possible? Like low down, it's really smooth, which is really unlike a twin-cylinder bike from Ducati, I will admit. God, please, if they put this engine in the Monster, oh my God. Love it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. runs out of power at the end. The power kind of trails off a little bit. You lose a bit of revs at the end there, but yeah, wicked. If you're using it between this sort of 4,000 and 8,000, oh man, awesome little engine. The bike steers so well as well. Someone's smoking weed around here. I hope it ain't them lot. The last bit kind of just flattens off a little bit. I reckon if you went on the roads down to Burnham on this, I think you'd kick that bike's arse. Oh man. I can't say that this bike is crazy good. I'm going to say it. I think I actually prefer riding this. I imagine this with an exhaust is going to be really good as well. They always change a bike totally, the exhaust. So if we can get an exhaust fitted on this, take it out, like Paul said, he may have a new go-to bike. I urge anyone who's got a Multistrada V4, which you know how good that bike is, that bike is exceptional. But this, for £5 less, alright, and if you're going to fully spec one of them, £8 less, this is quite a machine, Ducati. You've made quite a machine here, haven't you? And I think you probably know it. What do you think? You want to swap over, don't you?
I like that bike. On these roads, I could get to like that bike immediately.
Yeah. This
is so much heavier.
Yeah. Like round them bends, that's easy, isn't it? Isn't the suspension really nice on it?
So easy.
On these sort of roads, look, which probably most people ride down, I'm going to say this is better. If I'd done bigger roads, bigger touring, maybe that's a bit comfier, a bit wider. This feels sporty as well as touring. This feels sporty, man. Lovely. Right, that little corner then, that just left Paul behind. It changes direction so easy, and I say, it's quite a windy day today. This thing's fucking lovely. What a bike! What a bike! I've got slippy trousers on today. I think I might have fucking hit my pants. We may have a new go-to bike. Like, I've not ridden a Street Fighter V2 yet. Like, why? Who knows? Don't think Ducati like me much. The Panigale V2, the new one we haven't ridden. But I think with this engine, that kind of handling, on normal kind of roads like this, man, like I say, Ducati have upped their game a bit here. It's not as fast as that V4, but the actual speeds when people are mostly riding at, sort of between, I don't know, 40 mile an hour, 90 mile an hour, I don't think there's much in it. I think the extra braking, the extra weight you're carrying on that, I definitely, down them sort of roads, could ride this quicker than a Multistrada V4, undoubtedly. The gearbox is really nice, and I have not looked at one review on the Street Fighter V2, Panigale V2. This is brilliant. They put this engine in other bikes, they've won. Ducati have won. Come on everyone else, where's your fight? All you other manufacturers, where is your fight? MotoGP, Superbike stuff, now on the road, across all categories. And I know Ducatis are more money, but everyone, pay the money and get the bike. People say, oh yeah, but the Triumph, the KTM, don't worry about it. Get the Ducati. This thing's wicked. Man, what a bike. Well, what do you think about that?
I've never been so surprised and impressed with a bike.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, that is really good bike.
That suspension on that just rides bumps and everything, don't it?
Floats over everything. When you get on the V4, which is outstanding,
Yeah.
you then notice how heavy it is.
Yeah.
Especially like mid corner and stuff.
It feels
like
quite
that.
wallowy compared to that, don't it?
I came out the seat once on one of those.
Did
bumps.
ya?
Yeah.
But
for me, weight-wise and everything, that bike is much easier to ride than that.
oh, easy. I just feel like I could chuck that into any bend at any speed.
I feel like I could go quicker on that than that.
So
around those bends.
I've just been talking and just said I know I can go quicker on that than on that.
Yeah.
Because that little bit of speed between the bends where you're 40 up to 80 mile an hour down, there's not really much in them bikes, is there?
Not really. When I followed you just now, I had to really ride hard on that.
Yeah, and I wasn't particularly on that.
And you can exit the bends sooner on that than you can on that. Yeah, there's a lot of bike there and it's a lot of power, but that thing just goes well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I've not been so surprised for a long time.
No, nor have
I
I.
know we ride things and go, it's our new go-to bike,
But that really is.
That one is different, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice bike.
Would you have that or spend another 5-6 grand and have that?
I'd have that in England.
Yeah, I'd have
was
that if I
going
went
down
abroad.
to the south of France or something, I'd have that for the journey.
Yeah, 'cause
I
I-
didn't have one of them when I got there.
Yeah, because I think you still can't beat brake horsepower if you want to travel hundreds of miles at 100, 120 mile an hour, can you?
No, it's a fantastic cruiser. I'd like to see this. I don't know. It's a bit Pikes Peaky, isn't it? That in a way.
I was riding it, I said it's more like a Pikes Peak than that.
Well, there you go.
Do you know
It
what?
just steers really well.
I'd like to ride one of them against the Pikes Peak even to see how that feels in little bend.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Them sort of bends, they're not fast enough for these kind of bikes and Panigales and stuff, are they?
No.
But in real world riding, that bike is awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, so do I. We've just ridden them back to back. I'm not joking.
That's something else, mate, on those bends.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is. The suspension's brilliant.
The steering and everything.
The steering, it made.
The steering is so quick.
What was you on?
We were swapped. We went out first. I was on the V4,
Right.
and then jumped on the V2, and then he swapped over. And I knew within about half a mile, I thought he's going to ask for this back.
I want it back.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Why?
Lighter, it steers quicker, the engine is amazing.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're doing 40 mile an hour up to 80 mile an hour, down to 50, up to 100, up to down to 40. In that, there ain't much in it speed-wise. A couple of bends, I thought, well, I'm going to go around these and just floor it. I looked in the mirror, I couldn't see it. I just thought, I know he's not going to keep. I just ridden that V4, and I thought, there's no way.
It feels heavier in the bends, it's a lot heavier.
Yeah.
You feel it mid bend, that thing floats over everything.
And what about when you're in sixth? And
Just cruising along.
I don't know if I cruised at all. That's an impressive bike, really, and I didn't think it would be.
No, I must. I'm with you. I'm thinking, we've gone smaller.
I don't know, like for your journey, an hour up, you know, down the A12 and that, I still think the V4 would probably be better.
V4's great.
But down where everyone wants to have a little ride down the lanes, I think if I actually thought, right, I'm going to go, and you thought you're going to go on that V4, I don't think you'd see me for dust down there. You know the little back bit from here to the A12 that you go down?
Yeah.
You wait till you see how that feels on them sort of twisty roads. The suspension
What
feels...
size wheels you got in it?
feels like a 17
Feels
inch.
like a mini Pikes Peak.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. I'd like to ride one of them against the Pikes Peak down there.
We're getting a Pikes Peak soon.
The little bit of speed of V4 might have power coming out of a bend. I think you're more on the brakes and more wallowing round the bend.
You're probably carrying more corner speed with the V2 anyway.
Yeah, it feels smoother than the V4, that engine.
Yeah, it
Does
does.
it really?
Yeah.
You pull away, straight away you pull away, the steering's light and everything. And it's just great, isn't it?
See,
Yeah.
this is what they've done with the V2
No,
Panigale.
he got off it. He went, I don't want to say we got a new go-to bike. That's brilliant. It is brilliant, that bike, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
So if you're giving away company bikes,
Oh, sounds like I know what I've got to get.
Company bikes, it's the Multi V2. Well, so there they are, the 2025 Multistrada V2s and the V4s. Don't get me wrong, of course the lighter bike is more nimble. That new V2 engine though is really good. The handling's really good, the suspension's really good. It seriously is definitely an improvement on the last bike. I'm pretty sure that if you still went touring, you know, 2-up panniers, big long roads, the Multistrada V4s is still king of the road, undoubtedly. It was just kind of on the roads that we all kind of ride on, that V2s was just easy, nimble, you could put it anywhere you wanted to put it, and it made the V4 feel a little bit heavy and a little bit cumbersome in some of the mid-corner bits, which it's not. It just shows just how good that V2 is. We've got some other videos coming on some other new bikes, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But as always, guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If this is the kind of thing you're into, all things bikes, then maybe think about hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks very much for watching. Right, can we just have a little look at these?
thanks very much for watching.
You enjoyed them Multistradas?
The Multistradas were excellent.
Yeah.
Very good.
Quite close, wasn't it, between them? But I think on normal, I'm sure if you was touring and stuff, that V4s is still the best in it for that.
V4's got the long legs, but the
V2's got the
short legs.
but we've got some videos coming up on these now, because we have got the V4s Street Fighter, we've got the V2s Street Fighter, and we've got the V2s Panigale, and we've got another Panigale. We're going to have some more videos, aren't we? Like, we'll have a video on maybe the 2 Street Fighters, then the 2 Panigales.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do another video on all the V4s as well. And then we can do another video on all the V2s.
Let's keep doing videos.
Let's just keep doing videos on these bikes, yeah.
We found a particularly nice route, haven't we?
Yeah, a nice little ride down there for the multis. What's in the box?
Who's in the box?
Who's Dave?
Who's Dave?
Yeah, tomorrow we've got a barbecue at the shop.
I might come in on the H1B.
Why don't you come in on the RG500?
It's not done yet.
It's not ready yet. Oh yeah, so that's another thing. So in that we just had a quick look at it, but now we've got an RG500 to play with, haven't we?
Yeah, we have, yeah.
You looking forward to that?
Yeah, I am. I've always wanted one. I've ridden them, but
You've had RD500s, didn't you?
Yeah, I've had a couple of RDs, but never a Gamma.
Yeah, and that's a particularly nice one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, and then we'll ride them and do some videos on them. Loads of videos coming up, yeah?
Yeah.
I've just got loads of editing to do, ain't I?
Well, that's your job. It seems.
So coming up, Street Fighter V4, Street Fighter V2, Panigale V2, Panigale V4. We'll probably do them all together. Bit like how we've done these two. And then RG500, get some 2-strokes out in the summer.
Yeah.
See if we can get that smell-o-vision, eh?
Get the RGV 250.
Yeah, we're doing all pairs up, ain't we?
And then, of course, we've got to ride some of these Kawasaki's.
Yeah, we've got loads of Kawasaki's to ride yet as well. I want to ride that Z900 and the ZX6.
The Z900's nice. Have you ridden one?
Oh, I've ridden them RS's, but not that one.
Oh, that one. No.
Maybe we should do a video on the Z900 against the Monster. We've got a Pikes Peak demo as well. So we could do and we've got a rally demo. We could do a complete Multistrada ride.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, we'll see.
We could take Gus out.
We could take Gus out, but he's too busy. Look how tired he is.
He's tired, yeah.
Yeah.
We going out?
No, we're just saying we've got so many videos to do, but, you know, I know you're too tired.
No, I'll ride whatever. I come out. I better not fuck that on my new bike.
What's your new bike?
Put it on the bench.
Oh yeah, so we've got another new bike to do a video on as well. 999S.
Nice.
Nero.
Nero.
Only 30 in the UK left.
You might
Ah,
have another
Gus
one.
owns
You
one
might
of them.
have a 749. My one.
Oh, we could do
not?
999.
749. I told you, it's all about the pairs. We could do the 749 and the
Do a
999.
little 749,999 video.
Yeah, very similar looking.
Except one's black, one's yellow. Bit like your bananas. Cody, let's have a look at your hair on camera.
Cody was telling me it hurt 20p's.
Oh, does it?
Can we not? Can we
Burning
not?
sensation.
Burning
I don't
sensation.
think we want that on YouTube.
You should probably go to the doctors as well, Cody. Yeah.
Probably should. But
Yeah, let's have a look. You've got the mullet going now, haven't you? A bit of a mullet.
American, southwestern.
Yeah. Deep South hillbilly.
I feel like you need to look at the photos of Paulie when he was a bit younger.
Yeah, Shane, where are your photos? You got any good ones?
They're in a safe.
Oh, they're in the safe. Everything's in that safe.
There's a couple of photos in there I've seen. He's got that sexual offender look.
Your nan seemed to enjoy that look.
Yeah, she loved it.